Assalamualaikum. I bid to Doctor and friends. We are from Group 4, Section 6. Would like to present our experiment, which is DC and AC measurement of resistance. So for the exercise 1A, activity 1, as you can see on the screen, this is a simulation for our circuit. What we have here is DC power, ammeter, voltmeter, and resistor. So for the first activity, we have to put the internal resistance of voltmeter at voltmeter. So we have done set up voltmeter resistance, which is so if we run the circuit for 100 ohm for resistance, the answer that we will get is 101 milliampere, and for voltmeter is 10 volt. So net is 150 ohm. The value that we get for current is 67.67 milliampere and 10 volt. Next, for 200 ohms of resistance, what we're gonna get is 51 milliampere, and still same is 10 volt. Next is the value for resistance is 300 ohms. When we run the simulation, we're gonna get 34.33 milliampere, and for the voltage we're gonna get 10 volt. And the last one is 1000 ohm. The value of ammeter is 11 milliampere, and voltage still same, which is 10 volt. Activity 2, we're gonna put activity 2. As you can see on the screen, this is the simulation of the circuit for activity 2. So for the activity 2, we're gonna put the internal resistance of ammeter at here, which is 15.5 milliampere here. So for the first resistor, which is 100 ohm, when we run the simulation, we're gonna get the value of ammeter is 18.6.5, and voltmeter is 10 volt. Next, we have 150 resistor. When we run the simulation, we're gonna get 16.42 milliampere, and voltmeter is still same, 10 volt. Next, when we run the resistor of 200 ohm, we're gonna get 46.404 milliampere and 10 volt. Next, we're gonna set up it, which is 300 ohm of resistor. We run the simulation. We're gonna get the answer of emitter is 31.69 milliampere and 10 volt. And the last one is 1000 ohms. We run the circuit. We're gonna get the answer is 9.847 milliampere and the volt is 10 volt. So that's all from me. Thank you.
For activity 3, we can see that here is a DC circuit. So for DC voltage, we have 10 volt, and also we have voltmeter 0 volt, and internal resistance ammeter, which is 15.5 ohm. And also we have load resistor, which is RL, is 100 ohm, 150 ohm, and also 300 ohm. So first, for 100 ohm for resistor load, we get 4 voltmeter, we get 10 volt, and for the internal resistance ammeter, we get 86.58 milliampere. So next, for load 150 ohm, we get, for voltmeter we get 10 volt, and for the internal resistance we get 60.423 milliampere. And for 300 ohm, we can see that we have voltmeter 10 volt, and also we get the internal resistance ammeter, which is I1, we get 31.696 milliampere. For activity 4, it also have this is voltage supply, which is 10 volt, and also we have the ammeter and voltmeter, and also we have RL, which is 150 ohm, 300 ohm, and also 1k ohm. So first we change the RL, which is we take 150 ohm. So we run, we get 67.502 ampere, and also we get the ammeter, the voltmeter 10 volt. So next, for 300 ohm, we run it and we get 33.751 ammeter, and we get the value same for voltmeter, which is 10 volt. So for 1k ohm, we get 10.65 ampere, and the voltmeter we get 10 volt.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syakir bin Sabaruddin. I will be learn about AC circuit. Okay, firstly we have to choose AC voltage, and then we choose resistor for 210 ohms, and we choose the indicator, ammeter, and indicator voltmeter. We choose vertical, and then we just have to connect all of the electronic. Then we just connect it all, and you have to choose 50 volt, 50 hertz, and 10 volt. And then for the DC, we choose AC because we are using AC circuit, and then we just run, and then we get the answer, which is for the ammeter and voltmeter. And for the second resistor, which is we have to choose 390, and then we run and get the answer. Then we go to the value which is 470, and we run, also we get the answer. And then which is the lastly, which is 860 ohms, and also we get the answer. And then we go to the second activity. So we choose the first resistor, which is 210 ohms, and the second one is 390 ohm. We choose the source, which is for source AC power, and then we choose multimeter. We have to use 3 multimeter, 2 for voltmeter and 1 for ammeter. We rotate to, and we just connect all of the things. We have to make sure all of them is connected. For multimeter, we have to choose ammeter, voltmeter and voltmeter, and we have to choose 50 volt and 50 hertz based on the question, and we just to run it. Just double click to show the value, and this is the first value for the first, and then we choose the second resistor, which is for resistor 180, and the second one is 470. And then we go to the third one, which is 890 and 470, and we get the answer. So we choose, and the last one is 210 and 890, and we also get the value. And then we go to the third activity. Firstly, we have to choose the AC power, and then after that we choose the resistor, same as before. For the first one is 390 and 210, and then we just rotate it to make sure it's look good. And then we also choose the multimeter, 3 multimeter, and then for the first one is ammeter, second one is ammeter, and third one is voltmeter. And then we just have to connect all of that, and then we just connect all of them. Make sure the positive for the positive and negative for the negative. So we choose the voltmeter and then ammeter. Change for 10 volt and 50 hertz, and then we just run, and also double click to show the value all of 3 multimeter. And then we choose the second one, which is 390 ohms and 470 ohms, and run. So we get the value, and then we go to the third resistor, which is 470 and 890, and this is the value. And for the last one is 210 and 890. So this is the value. So